So, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So, guys, I'm back. And yes, today we have got a couple of different jobs going on. Got some customers jobs coming in. We've also got to get, do you know the red Fiesta that we was working on? That's got to go to the paint shop this morning. So I'll go off and do that first. And then we'll come back and then just start cracking on with the day. Very, very busy. I have got the new project coming in today as well, but you won't see that until tomorrow's video. So, and that's just going to be an introduction into the new project, what the plan is with the donor car, with the new project, and we'll talk all about that in tomorrow's video. So, yeah, but I'm still a very, very busy day today. I've got a BMW coming in. I think it's a BMW 1 Series coming in for some rear discs and pads. I've got a Ford Cougar coming in as well for some front suspension, track rodding, I think it is. I always write it all down and stuff. So got the customers coming in. But for now, bear with me. Let me get that over to the paint shop. And then when I get back, I'll show you the first thing we're doing today. So let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, okay, so here we go, guys. This is the first job of today. Customer's car, BMW 1 Series, grinding on the back when it's braking. So he said to me, look, can you just do the discs and the pads on the rear? Front ones are okay, discs and pads are good. We already checked them out and had a look. This one is probably the worst one. The worst side, sorry. You've got a little bit of scoring, uneven scoring as well. So I reckon that the caliper is seized up and they're not sort of, you know, pushing evenly on the discs and the pads are not pushing together evenly. So we've got to do a little bit of stripping down. We've got to do a little bit of taking apart and see what is going on. So yeah, that's the first job. I've set you up. Let's get cracking, strip it down, and we'll go from there. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, just before I get carried away, because, yeah, sometimes I forget that you're set up behind me on a tripod and I just get carried away and bash, bish, bosh, and it's done. So before I carry on, I just want to quickly show you. Not too bad, don't look that bad. I'm going to service this here because obviously this is the handbrake shoes. For the actual rear. So we're going to, I'm going to be doing a service on this, just get the air line, just blow it all off, get some grease, multi-purpose grease on that as well. Brake cleaner, you know, really sort of get all that dust out and all this sort of grime and horrible stuff that's in there. Could kick behind and go onto the wheel bearing. So whilst I've got it all stripped off, we're doing the discs and pads, let's just get it clean. It don't look that bad, I've got to be honest, in there. They're pretty clean, you know, and they're not that rusty. I've got to be honest, I thought it'd be sort of worse than that, but they're not. But we're still going to, I think we can even have a little bit of adjustment as well if we need to as well, which is just here. I'll check the handbrake when we put the disc back on. Check the handbrake to see, you know, what the height is like. If it's okay, we'll leave it. But yeah, it can always do with a good clean. Whilst we're at this stage, really. The discs, not that bad on this side. Not that bad at all. The other side, well, the other side's completely down to that bit there. There is no pad left, which is very, very strange. So we'll just get on with just doing the discs and the pads. Again, the discs on this side, it's scoring, and it's, you know, not great, but it's got no lip. We've got hardly any lip around the edge as well, but something's not right. They're just not sort of, you can see that how badly scored they are going around. It should not be like that, really. Should be shiny, but not scored. So, yeah, but let's crack on with the getting this cleaned up. We'll put the new side on this side first, get that done. We've got to push in the piston as well. Check that. That's okay, that piston actually coming in and out. But it's just a case of, just whilst it's all off, just give it a good clean, brake cleaner, wire brush, just get the airline and just blow everything out, just get it all dust away, you know, and he should be all right after that, really. So I've just noticed that hanger is broken on the exhaust. Yeah, it has. That hanger, this here should be connected to there. That hanger's broken off there. Like that. That should be up there. Just saw that. Wow. Okay, I'll let him know about that as well. They've got so many sort of arms on the back here. There's this arm here connected to the suspension. That's got a ball joint and a rubber joint each side. They're just everywhere. Look, there's another one here goes across here. There's another one here that goes across like that. They are built well, these BMWs. You know what I mean? That's what everyone says about them. They're pretty strong. It's a rear wheel drive, so you're going to have all these extra sort of you know, solid to take the torque, or to take the steering of the actual not steering, the drive shafts and stuff like that. But yeah, it does amaze me sometimes when I see this and I think, wow, it actually looks well built together. I'm going right off topic here, aren't I, really? It's because he did ask me just to have a look around, and just to check bits and pieces, and that's what I'm doing, really. I'm just having a look as I'm doing it. I'm just having a look to see. I think that just pushes up like that. I'm not sure. I think that's all right. The rear shock, but that's definitely snapped off of there. Broke. So yeah, is that the only hanger on that's back? Yeah, it's the only hanger on the back. There's one there, but on the back here, it's the only one that's holding that back box up. So yeah, very strange. Anyway, I'll mention it to him. He might have to get a lower cap for that. I think you can get those caps, those lower pieces there, just separate it, just undo that bolt, and you know what I mean, it's just a little bracket. I think you might have to try and get that off BMW. I don't know if I'm going to get that anywhere else, really, but yeah, I'll mention it to him anyway. So let's continue doing these discs and pads and the cleanup, and then we'll switch to the other side. So yeah, that's enough waffling. Let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, definitely this one was the problem. Let me first of all show you the condition of the pads. So that's one side. Not too bad, very low, but not too bad. Still got a little bit on it, yeah? This one, absolutely nothing, down to the rivets. You can see it, it's scoring the rivets. And it's absolutely just destroying. It's actually lipped it there. Look, you see that lip on the actual pad. So, yeah, that's why those discs are absolutely destroyed. Because they're just going at an angle. So, yeah. But now, I've got another problem. Because the caliper itself is too far out. And it's not really going in very well. So, this is going to take some time. I did think this was going to happen because of obviously they were so low, and I could see they were so low through the alloy wheel. So I had a funny feeling this was going to kind of happen, but we're going to have to just sort of bear with it. Just going to undo the boot a little bit and spray a little bit of WD-40 around there. Just keep playing it, get some pliers and turn it around a little bit. Just sort of, you know, try and work it, try and ease it free. Basically, that's what I think it's kind of seized inside. So I'm going to mess around with that. And then, yeah, we're going to sort of just swap it all over. We'll put the new disc on in place, new pads. And I think, yeah, I think this will do it for him. But I just wanted to quickly show you that before I carried on. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, well, guys, there we go. This one was a pain, a right pain, but it had to be done. and yeah, it was the caliper that was sort of just, it was kind of seized, so I had to sort of take off the boot, spray it around with WD-40. Really had to yeah, play around with this one, but much better. He shouldn't have any problems now with this one. So yeah, both sides are done. So it's a case of putting the wheels back on, getting it on the ground, and then we can swap it out for the next job for today, which is the Ford Cougar. So let me get the wheels on. Bear with me. We'll get this one out of the way, but that is it, complete. Discs, pads, all sorted on the back of this BMW 1 Series. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a minute. Right, okay, so next job. A Ford Cougar. Now, we've seen this car before. It's been in for other bits and pieces, jobs, just maintenance stuff. I can't remember exactly what we did. What did we do? I can't remember. I think rear pads, disc, can't remember. I have so many jobs coming in and out now. So, but this time, it's in for new track rod ends. Now, she's getting a banging noise when she's steering to the left and right. So I said, well, let's see if it's going to be these, because it's going to be, you know, the cheapest way to do it is to do those first. I've checked the suspension, the lower control arms, drop links, anything. I've checked all that, and everything seems to be tight. The only thing that I noticed was one side, I think it was the passenger side, was a little bit, was a bit notchy and a bit, I just didn't feel right. It's really loose. And they're not supposed to be loose. They're supposed to be dead tight, like these, so you can't move them, and that's how they're supposed to be. But I think one of these was just too loose, so I suggested that we just do both left and right, so I've got a pair. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing now. I'll set you up, let's get on with this, let's do this. Right, okay. So, guys, that didn't take too long. Not too bad. So, there we go. Track rod ends. Both sides. With new bolts as well. All comes as a, you know, in the pack or whatever. And it's just that knocking noise that when she's like steering left to right. So, we're hoping this is going to sort it out. But, yeah, as you move these Can't do it with one hand. But as you do this, like with these, you can hear it like knocking. So yeah, it feels like it's just, they're just failed inside. They're different. Are they different? I don't know if they're different actually. Don't know. But yeah, not too bad. 21 turns off, 21 turns on, and then do the bolt up, and then that should be it. I'm going to check to make sure that it is the tracking's okay. And I'm just going to say to the customer, if she feels a little bit different or it's not driving straight, then she will need to get the tracking done. Or I can sort of get it done for her if she wants me to take it in. Yeah, no problem. I can do that for her if she wants me to do that. So I'm hoping that's going to do it. If not, it's going to be the lower control arm ball joints there. When she's steering, it could be sort of knocking on that. Don't really know, but because it's steering rather than driving, I suggested it was going to be the track rod ends here. And the other side had a little bit of play in the actual tyre. When you grab the tyre and you was moving it left to right like that, there was you could feel a little bit of a play in it. So I'm hoping that's going to sort it out for her. And yeah, just another little job done, and another customer's car sorted today. So that's them 2 cars done. I don't think I'm going to have enough time now to get anything done, so I'm going to leave it there. That's going to be the end of today's video. A little short one for you guys to watch. Tomorrow's video, I am going to show you the new project that I've picked up, and we can use a lot of the parts from the donor car. So yeah, and that'll be in tomorrow's video. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. See you soon.